Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Saturday afternoon, and you know what that means. It means it's time to become a vampire and drink a little bit of blood.
Whoa,
My name's that guy that you're seeing right over there is Matt Humphrey. Nope. Yes, is Matt Humphreys. He's going to be playing a little bit of Vampire the Masquerade dash Bloodlines, the iconic 2005 tabletop role-playing game inspired computer role-playing game developed by Troika Interactive and published by Activision way back in the day. It's an iconic, well-loved game, and we are having a great time. Tell you real quick about who we are. Again, I'm Lars. That's Armat. Hello, Armat. Hello, Mr. Vampire. How are you doing?
Hello, Lars. I'm doing great. I'm excited to get some more vampire shenanigans, to be befuddled and confused by NPCs, and clip our way through this occasionally buggy game, even though we're playing the unofficial patched version.
But buggy it may be, but I've been enjoying the bugs so far. So far, they've all been entertaining to me anyway. As somebody who just gets to watch you play.
Actually, yeah. No, it's funny. Actually, it really. I last time I was talking about how this brings me back to being a kid and playing computer games jointly with friends, and the bugginess of this just really is a profound step into the nostalgia laden past. I feel where you just be just use no clip, just get through this, Yeah,
remember when everything used to be broken all the time?
Totally.
But just to introduce you guys to who we are. Armat is a player on the... Am I pointing my finger the right way? I am.
You are.
Armat is a player on the Tabletop Gold Actual Play podcast. I am the GM on the show, and we play Pathfinder 2nd Edition. It's a great time. So in addition to that podcast, we do these role-playing game, video game streams, and that's what we're doing today. So we've introduced everything we need to introduce. Let's get into it. Let's play this.
Should we jump in? All right.
Let's jump into the life of a or the undeath of a vampire. Let's do it.
Heck yeah. All right.
So, Armat, I have some bad news for you. You know what? I think we're going to be fine. I'm just going to look. This is going to be... I'm sorry. I'm all conflicted. I'm not getting the stream of the gameplay that you were sending me. That seems to have dropped.
Oh, geez.
But maybe that's fine given the... let's give it a try. Let's give that another try, because it seems like our connection to Twitch has gotten better again. So
yeah, for some reason Discord did drop that. I just restarted it, so hopefully Lars will be able to observe and comment on the many vampiric shenanigans that are going to go on here. Let's see. Do you see that now?
Yeah,
hopefully?
Absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm gonna just transition us over to the 2-Up with the gameplay now.
Let's do it. Let's get that 2-Up going.
Oh, yeah. And now I have to go back to the app, but here we go. Ready to load game here. Load Haim. You can load a Haim if you want. I don't know what a Haim is, but you could load it.
That band with those 3 sisters, right?
Oh, that's right. Oh, and the game just crashed. So
oh, hell yeah.
we're delivering on the glitches already.
Yeah, we told you what we would do, and now we're doing it.
Yeah, it's very simple, Mm-hmm. You find a game, you make sure it's nice and glitchy,
okay,
and then you try and release it to the public, and that's the Troika Games way. And by God, right now it's the Armat way as well, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was a different time. I definitely get the feeling like this game is stretching its engine to the limits. That This is a Source Engine game. It's running on the Half-Life 2 engine, and Half-Life 2 is not a computer role-playing game by any stretch of the imagination.
No. All right, so now we should have our gameplay back. Let's see if we can actually load the game here now. Hey,
I feel good about it. I feel optimistic.
I think we're in the money, as Guy Fieri might say. He could say it. And here we are, back in sunny Santa Monica.
There it is.
All right, so let's check our journal, right? Because I kind of forget what... All right, so we need to meet with Emerson Tongue.
Yeah.
All right, in a oil tank, not far from the asylum. So.
Right, so Tongue was a guy that you needed help from, but you're not able to get access to him. because he was in a blood feud with somebody or something.
Yeah, exactly. And we also met his like little Renfield, Knox, who's like a really, and in fact, is that them right there? Perhaps.
Oh,
Is that Knox,
they look vampiric.
or is that just another dude in an Armani Exchange shirt?
He's just a run-of-the-mill parking lot vampire.
Okay, those are just your regular vampires. Those are not the vampires you're looking for. Well, let's look for this oil tank.
Yeah, let's take a look. Looking at the stream, I'm realizing that I should have made us a new frame for this gameplay. Next time I'll get that right.
Ooh, color me intrigued, friend.
No, it's the thing where it's like if you we fixed it midway through streaming last time, but it's the thing where it's like if you stretch the video to fill up the box, it covers up your health meter.
Oh, right. Oh, I'm seeing a little bit of health meter, but
oh no, well, that's because you've got that's because you've resized the video, so it's
got
not.
it.
Never mind.
I'm with you, and I see a little. Yeah, got it.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
We're on the same page.
Yeah, we're figuring it out
right.
for sure.
So I didn't see any oil tanks here.
No.
It just seems like when I find an oil tank, I'll know it though, because
of
this
course.
doesn't seem like an oil tank heavy area.
Agreed.
Oh, hey, I bet yonder ways the course of the oil tank lies, right? And the other thing we know about Emerson Tongue is that he's a Nosferatu, right?
Yeah, I actually do remember that. I feel like I don't understand any part of the story, but I do understand that.
Yeah, I also feel like I haven't gotten as much. Well, I knifed that chain link fence.
Another knifed fence.
Ow! Who just?
I think you maybe lit yourself on fire.
Oh, that would make more sense. I thought
ding dong juice turned orange.
Man, I hate it when they get me into ding dong juice. All right, so somehow I need to get. I'm betting.
Can you talk to any of these people?
I'm a little E, right? Is use. All right.
I don't. That sounds right. I vaguely recall something like that.
Okay, so this, I think, is the area, but it's locked. So we're gonna have to find. Violators will be shot. Survivors will be shot again. They're measure twice, cut once, or more like a shoot twice and
shoot repeatedly.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can get through in the sewer. Let's try that.
Yeah, let's try that.
The Santa Monica sewers have been so good to us.
Absolutely.
Previously. Yeah, I really do have to say, I am kind of loving this game. The atmospherics in this are just really, really good, I feel like.
For sure. I feel like that's the... the number one thing you expect to not exist in an older game is a sense of atmosphere and vibe and tone and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This game excels.
Especially that when we were there at the Ocean House Hotel, that was so...
Very cool. Dude, you went up the wrong side of the ladder.
Isn't that just a metaphor for my life?
Video games don't let you do that anymore. That's a mistake that a game will no longer allow you to make. What's the story here?
So, I've gone all the way up, and yet
you can't get out.
Yeah, just staring into the void, letting it stare back into me. Apparently.
Okay, good.
So let's see if there's another way of getting through these sewers.
I think it's gonna work out.
Good lord. So we came down here, right? Through access point B, I think. That looks right.
Yeah. Armat, while you're considering how to get to where you're trying to get to, can I tell you a little story?
Yes, please.
It's related to vampirism because it's a story about my blood.
Go on. I'll try.
Little Vincent Price or something kind of action there, maybe.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Well, That ain't it.
Blood bank.
Blood bank. Anyway, tell me about your blood, friend.
Okay, so we started getting and continue to get, and this I've seen people be judgmental of this kind of thing, and if you want to judge me, go ahead, that's fine. We get a grocery delivery service. It's Fresh Direct. It's it's not one of the services that does like gig economy stuff to get people to deliver you food from your local grocery store. It's its own place with its own warehouse and its own delivery trucks and all that kind of thing. So I get this delivery typically in the window, but on Saturday mornings from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. because it's a time when I'm up and nobody else in my family is up, and I like to just kind of get the groceries in and sorted and so on. One of the bags, as I pulled the groceries into my apartment, I noticed it's like a sort of tote bag style bag that has two handles on it, right? And one of the bags had one handle that was broken. I didn't think much of it. I reached into that bag as I was unloading the groceries into the refrigerator to pull out a 6-pack of beer that I had bought. And apparently the reason that thing was broken, or as a consequence of that handle being broken, the person delivering it had dropped the bag and broken a bunch of beer bottles and saturated the little cardboard handle thing that the beer bottles come in. So as I pulled that thing out, it saturated with beer, disintegrated, dropping more bottles of beer on the floor, cut and breaking them wide open. So I had 4 broken bottles of beer on the floor, including a large amount of broken glass on my legs. My legs got cut up this morning, and dude. Yeah, it was 6:10. Not so bad. I didn't have to get stitches or anything like that. It's not a big deal. But it was definitely 6:10 in the morning, and I was like, what is going on? And suddenly I'm just covered in beer and blood. It was such a bummer.
Really not the way you want to find yourself at 6 in the morning.
No, I found myself sheepishly calling out to my wife. I was like, help.
Oh.
Help. Can somebody help me, please?
Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Yeah. What a way to start your day.
It was so bad.
Oh, that is really bad. Okay, this map is of no help whatsoever. That's the worst. I hate it when...
Not great.
Yeah. Yeah. So, are you all bandaged up and
all is?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It was more the shock of something different is happening than I expected to be happening, right. And also there's blood.
Yeah. I have to admit, as a newly minted vampire, I was drooling a little bit throughout that whole thing. Also, I'm having so much trouble finding how to...
Do you want me to see if I can find something in a guide to help you out?
I mean, I guess we could just no clip, but what... I don't remember
I don't think that's the answer. Let's at least try.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, so this is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Do we see any?
What's the name of this quest? Would you mind telling me?
Yeah, It's called Explosive Beginning.
Gross.
Yeah,
it's a gross name for a thing.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna turn in this bail bond with this fellow Armani exchange wearer.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing,
Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. My name's Arthur Kilpatrick. How can I help you?
well, looks like the boards are letting up.
Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. Got a few employees, but I handle most every aspect of the business.
My father was a bondsman, and his father before him, also a bondsman.
Well, my business ain't bad, I can tell you that much. Santa Monica's gone downhill.
Ever since the sun was
we do a higher volume
from
now
the
than we
sky.
did a few years ago, but we got to deal with a lot more bail jumpers and crap like that.
Okay, let me know when you want some info.
Okay, excellent.
Of course, goes with the business. Then you sick the bounty hunter on them. You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting myself back in the day. Takes a solid set of brass balls to make a good bounty hunter, I'll tell you that much.
I do think this is
Yep, damn good.
Like-
His name's Carson, and he's great at what he does when he wants to do it. I can't seem to find him now, though. He's pissing me off, to be honest. I need him to go find someone.
like I really love that they're dipping into the crime, like horror crime genre, which I
Yeah.
feel like is
Well, I don't feel right cutting Carson loose just yet. We go way back. I knew
really
his father,
smart.
too. Tell you
Yeah.
what, since I'm stuck here, why don't you go
That
look
seems
for
like-
him? Just
I mean,
real
I don't really
quick.
know-
I'll pay you for your time.
I don't really
Right,
know
right.
vampire.
I suppose the first place you should look is
I
his
know,
apartment
sorry.
in Santa Monica Suites. Apartment 1, I think it is.
This third
Maybe you'll
generation
find
bail
something that'll let you know
bondsman.
where he's got himself to. Here's a key card. That'll let you in. Sure, pal. What is it? Yeah, they're saying there was a murder down by the pier, just
There are
like the
two
one the
people
other day
talking
down in Long Beach.
simultaneously. I'm so
Jesus, tore
confused.
'em up. They're saying it's a
oh yeah,
serial
the
killer.
radio going is like
Yeah.
Well, typically when things like this happen, the cops ratchet up the patrols and start hauling in more suspicious types. Could be good for me. Sure, pal. What is it? Hell yeah. I ain't complaining. I'm in a good position to watch it all just slide right down the tubes. You know what I mean? Sure, pal. What is it?
Well, this girl's got a pair
What place you want to know
I
about?
keep hoping to find like
just getting warmed up.
where I can ask him about this bail bond that I got from the other thing.
Is there like a thing you can't just like can you use
Oh, you
items
mean
on
that
people, or
club?
do you always
We get
interact with them
drunk
via
and
these
disorderlies
conversation
and drug
trees?
bust
I
out
think
there
I
sometimes.
usually
Some
interact
fights.
with them
The owners
through
run it pretty
the
tight, though.
let's just say goodbye to Arthur here since he
See ya, Arthur.
See ya.
So yeah, I don't know a lot about Vampire the Masquerade, but I definitely like crime feels like it's because it's about kind of occult, like weird societies living. It like there's a mafia-ish element kind of to like all of this stuff, isn't there?
Totally. I feel like, just thematically the like old world sort of quality that the mafia has, like clearly like works with the vampire aesthetic too. So yeah, totally, like the Camarilla and like
Yes.
Yeah.
We got a question on chat. Morones asks, "Hello, who are you in the game?"
Oh, excellent question. In the game, I am. What did we end up? Did we name him
you're
Paul
Paul
Allen?
Allen.
Yeah, from American
From
Psycho.
American Psycho.
And I am a Tremere vampire with. Let's just call it my character sheet. Let's check it out. So
take a
far,
look.
I'm a little bit sexy as vampires go. I'm a 2 out of 5 sexiness, which is.
But you're
you know,
a Santa Monica 2 out of 5, which is a New York 6 out of 5.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah. But the Tremere are mostly like casters, is my understanding. So they're more like knowledge. So I'm a 2 out of 5 mental sexiness as well. Eventually, we're gonna go into like. Actually, we'll probably just keep going into using my Blood Strike spell since that was the most effective. Like
Pretty good
thing.
spell.
And yeah.
Worked out.
Let's see if I can. Oh, here we go. You can see I'm a dapper Dan man here,
Oh.
wearing with my red shirt and my jog there. Kind of a goofy little animation. Oh, let's see if we can. Here we go. 2 is the Sunco gasoline. So access point B.
So I have directions for you if you want them.
Oh yeah, actually, that'd be amazing.
Go to the asylum.
Okay. Let's get out of here then. Good lord. Thank God. Alright, now the question, where was the asylum? I think this is the back end of the club? Lars, by the way, I meant to tell you, yesterday I spent some time working on rolling up a character for Deadlands Classic. Have you ever looked at that?
Is that a video
system?
game? Or is that
It's a TTRPG.
So get out of here.
Okay, so I don't want to be.
You don't want to be in. You don't want to. Nope. Get whatever you do. Get out.
All right, so leave the asylum.
Leave the asylum. Yeah, I have
Oh, thank
directions
God.
from the asylum.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to do Deadlands in just a second. You're going to head down from the street to the Sunco gasoline facility. Okay, I guess that's sort of what you did before. So let's just do that again. That's the right track.
Okay, so I was right about this being the notable oil tank.
That's not an oil tank. That's a barrel.
Oh, okay.
So let's look around and find an oil tank.
Okay.
Maybe to your right. Maybe
Oh,
in there.
I meant this thing, the oil tank, the big structure. This is the
Oh, could be.
yeah. And it says he lives in it, and we can kind of see a little.
Yeah, the got it. Yeah, so you got it. Okay, well, you knew. I've given you no new information. This is where you want to get to.
The only question is, how do we get in there? Because it didn't look like there was an access point within the Sunco station. So
Okay.
how do we Did I get a key? Do I have a key in my inventory? I've got Carson's apartment key. I've got Lily's key. Got fat stacks in my wallet, which I ain't mad about.
So there's an outside gate that you can lockpick, it sounds like.
Oh, cool. All right. So I bet it's like this one, maybe. Or no, that's for the. There it is. All right. So I need to.
Maybe you should. Whatever. This guy might get a little peeved at you, but who knows? I don't really understand what their
I know, right?
perspective is.
I never know when I'm breaking the masquerade and when
I never know either in games like this. Like, I feel like I played Fallout 3 and tried to open a box, and then suddenly every NPC converged on me with a machine gun and shot me to death, and that happened like repeatedly until I was just like, you know what? Screw this game. Like, this game sucks. I hate those games so much.
I don't blame you. How do I lockpick?
How do I lockpick? Okay, let's look that up.
Yeah, let's look at maybe that old control.
How to lockpick?
Yeah, how do I lockpick?
You know, just hit E on it.
I tried hitting E on it, and it didn't work for. Well, it worked badly. See, because of a vampire. Oh God, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, I know. I'm just adding insult to injury here. I feel like too. I lockpicked earlier.
You lockpicked to get into the gallery where you fought that blood man.
Yeah, and also in one of our first sessions when I was trying to
Yeah, Armat, I got nothing for you. You got to look at the controls, I guess.
All right, well, this is.
But I think you want to pick that lock.
I definitely do. I wonder, how do I equip an item? Is that a?
It is.
Right? Ooh,
You were just looking at that lockpick.
I know, and it says can't use drop.
All right, I'm literally gonna watch a video of somebody doing this.
Yeah.
What's the name of this? What's the name of this deal again?
Explosive Beginning is the name of the quest, and I'm gonna go back to the. I really feel bad for the people who are watching this stream because.
No, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Everyone loves it. Everyone's having a great time. Nobody's upset. Everyone's feeling good.
Well, I love hearing that. Well,
all right. Let's see what's going on. I'm watching a video now. All right, this video answered none of my questions. Cool.
Yeah, this is not providing the answers I'd hope for in the controls.
You did it.
menu.
How did you do it before?
I feel like there was an option to like pick the lock before when I like came up on this a locked door. Like, I mean, maybe we can find another locked door that I can practice on or something.
Morones is asking, are you playing with the Sabat mod?
I don't believe I am. I think I'm playing with just the unofficial patch.
All right.
I'm curious as to what the Sabat mod is, though. Is it a black Sabat with Tony
Yep, that's
Iommi?
right. Tony Iommi's in there.
Cool. One of my favorite Sabats.
Well, Armat, we got to figure this out.
Yeah,
we gotta unlock this thing.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Was there anything in the controls that was about like use lockpick?
No, there really wasn't. I mean, let's see if I can trance that guy.
Get him to lock. Oh, you walked
No, I
into fire.
set
again.
fire to myself again. All right, do we just... There we go. He got detranced.
Great.
Well, that was great. What happens if I use my blood magic to gain some wits for a little bit? Anything cool? No.
It says interact with what you want to lockpick, and your character will start lockpicking.
Oh, well. All right. You must meet with him and... Oh, okay. Well.
Well, perhaps we should either clip through that gate, or we should go take care of the bail bonds situation.
Yeah. Well, let's check in with the bail bonds, and then I guess no.
Do you want to
clip
go to
of-
the Santa Monica Suite 1 or something?
What?
That's what it said in the quest description.
Oh, it did. Let's see. A bail bond. All right, let's go to Suite 1. Yeah. Ah, yes, scenic Santa Monica. Known for having its one goth club and
In the largest building in town.
yeah. So let's see. There's Tripp's Pawn Shop. These the Santa Monica apartments?
Santa Monica Suites is what we're looking for. Apartment 1.
Oh, this could be them.
That could be them.
Let's find out.
You never know.
Okay. Oh. Wow.
Well, there's something in there.
Are we sure we're playing the patched version of the game?
There you go.
All right.
This is terrible. What's happening? Why is this game like this? Why is this pick getting locked?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
This is...
Failed.
Oh, my God.
Nice try. Nice try, chump.
Yeah. And
Maybe you don't have a high enough lockpicking skill to get through that gate or something.
Vigilantism will not be tolerated.
are you
and
telling me
party
that I need a
responsible will be
lockpicker
prosecuted
of like
to the full
8
extent
or
of the law.
something?
A massive
I don't know.
gelatinous
Can you see
creature
your
that washed
lockpick,
up on the beaches of
talent?
Providence, Rhode Island, has
I
scientists
can. It's only at like, what is it? Security is at 0, so
Lockpicking is at 2.
2. Yeah,
scratching their
very
heads.
low.
Found by a jogger early on Tuesday morning who says he smelled it a mile away. The mystery creature is thought to be some form of giant octopus. though marine biologists that have examined the
All right,
monster have
well.
commented that they have never seen anything like it in the cephalopod
See
family
what
before.
McGee is.
They speculate that it could be from a yet undiscovered family of sea creatures.
try Control
Several
C.
dead at a beach house in Santa Monica tonight. Police suspect the slayings were carried out during a drug deal gone bad.
Hey,
Residents
Amalia
of this quiet
worked.
community
You did
were
it.
shocked by the killings, though neighbors suspected the men in the house to be involved in drug distribution.
Now you're
They had
hacking
seen
like a
many strange
vampire.
People going inside at all
Thanks.
hours of the night. Art criticism or vandalism? Paintings on display at Santa Monica's Gallery Noir were slashed by an intruder who evaded
location.
capture by security. The paintings were estimated to be worth nearly a quarter
Tattoo
of $1 million.
parlor there.
They were to be auctioned in a charity event.
All right.
Our
Key.
top story tonight: a derelict ship found floating.
Key
10
is on
miles off
top of the
Los Angeles
TV
coast
to the
early this
tattoo
morning,
parlor.
Was towed into the
Okay.
port of
Okay.
Los Angeles
Good,
about
good,
2 hours
good.
ago.
All-
The ship was
all
spotted around midnight by
positive
fishermen
things.
who contacted the Coast
There we
Guard
go.
after their attempts
get
to
the-
hail the ship.
oh my God,
proved futile. Coast Guard officials are releasing
Tattoo
very
parlor
little
key.
information right now,
Acquired.
but have identified
Nice.
the vessel as the Elizabeth Dane. No word as of yet as to the whereabouts of the crew.
I
Wanna
wonder-
turn
The
off
Coast Guard
that
are
thing?
asking any ships that had contact with the
I-
Elizabeth
I-
Dane
I
to
would
assist
love
them
to-
in their search.
Where is the?
We'll have more on this story.
Is there a
as it
thing you can
breaks.
pick up
In
on
other-
the?
Ah, there we go.
There we go.
Um,
There's like glowing stuff on the in the room, right?
yeah. So
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things. Anyway, the McGee case is getting weirder all the time. I found where he's been hiding, and I saw some really creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Man,
I
that
guess
sounds
like at
stupid.
the time, this kind of audio log thing was not the brutal cliche that it is now.
right. Yeah.
And
it's
like
funny.
the idea of putting a tape recorder with the plot point you need on a table. What's that other glowing thing in the room though?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, it looks like a ring. Why can't I? There we go. Silver ring.
Is there anything in the bathroom? Are there anything in any other rooms around here?
Doesn't look like I can get into any
Okay.
other rooms.
All right.
All right. Well, that's updated at least. Now, tattoo parlor. Let's go check that out.
Let's get some tattoos going.
Yeah. What kind of sexy vampire doesn't come with a suite of tattoos? I ask.
I
you?
know. I don't.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Good point.
Thanks. I thought it had some things to recommend it. Boy, it's good work as a bounty hunter when your prey is just down the block from you.
Yep.
Oh boy, this seems... Can't tell if that's paint or blood, but I'm going to go ahead and just guess that it's...
Taste it. See what it tastes like.
Oh, we got a phone ringing here.
Answer the phone, dude. Phone's ringing.
Where is it? Is it
Phone's
over-
ringing, dude.
I gotta get that phone.
Gotta get that phone, dude.
Alright, well, I guess we go down into this totally not murdery basement.
Basement phone's ringing.
Oh, gotta get that basement phone.
Hello? Basement phone.
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee? Well, I'm not sure. I had an appointment with him a few days ago, but he never seemed to show up. Do you know when he'll return? Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me. Physical reference for the work that I do here in the studio. It's a shame, really. The proposition would have been quite lucrative for him.
I'll do it.
Why, yes, that sounds delightful.
Yes, stranger in another person's home.
Who
Or
I've
whatever.
never seen for a modeling gig.
I'm at the end of Main Street.
Sounds good.
Basement studio.
All right,
The sign
I'm
says
ready to be a
gimbal
sexy
prosthetics.
vampire.
Just ring
Have I
the
mentioned
buzzer
I've
and
got
I'll
2
let you
points in
in.
appearance?
Oh my. Well, that's a Santa Monica, New York 6. Okay, so we got Gimbal's prosthetics. There we go. Okay. Oh. Mysterious water heater. Probably up to no good. All right, well, we've probably done all we can do here. See, can I-
Yeah. You can't rob it? You want to rob the place and
I
give
would-
up some of your humanity?
I would love to give up some of my humanity. It's just slowing me down.
Yeah. You said it, brother.
Let's go find this Gimbal's prosthetics, shall we?
Yeah, let's I want to be a supermodel.
Yeah.
I want to be a supermodel.
What? Who did that song? Remind me.
Is it a Jill Sobule joint? Am I crazy?
Is that? I don't know her work.
She had a famous song that was not that. She was most famous for her song "I Kissed a Girl." I kissed a girl, jing, 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 and she felt just like me.
Yes?
Like very folky.
Ah. All right, should we try this?
Oh, right.
Yeah, let's do it. This guy's a murderer, though. I hope you know that you're about to get shanked in the butt.
Yeah, no. Butt shanking will definitely ensue. Little does he know, that's my kind of party.
Yeah, you shanked the wrong butt, my man.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbal's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. You're here for the modeling job? Good. You seem to have rather well-developed limbs, if you don't mind me saying so.
I do,
Yeah,
actually. That's getting pretty personal.
Yes, forgive
That's
me. My name
actually
is
not a really
Gimbal.
nice thing to say to somebody that you just met.
Stanley Gimbal.
You can't just get away with
Dear,
that kind
let
of
us
stuff.
dispense with formalities.
a different time,
call me
though.
Stan.
That's true. You know what?
2005 in Santa Monica.
Yeah, limb commenting was not
Yeah.
the pandemic that it is now.
You know, judge them by the
Me?
standards of his
Oh,
time,
I'm
is
just
what
trying
I
to make
say.
things a little easier
Okay,
for those who
you know
find
what? You've made a
themselves
strong pitch for that argument.
disadvantaged. Giving a helping hand.
I feel like this is
you might
David
say.
Cross
A leg
character.
up.
Totally, yeah.
Bloody clever, that one.
I just did a rewatch of Arrested Development, and
Yeah.
boy, is he funny as Tobias Funke.
He's a funny guy, that David Cross.
He is.
Oh, you mean the arm? Yes, that's an interesting story.
I guess I'm
You've
just
got
going
the
right
time,
back
go on.
into commenting on his limbs, so, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you might say I
When
have
in
a
Rome.
certain love affair with the human anatomy.
Dismembering it,
obsession,
I mean. It's just
Yeah,
a delight
this
to
guy's gonna
do.
try to
in which
cut.
to,
This is gonna be real
focus
rotten for
my
you.
This is totally
enthusiasm,
murder, yeah.
as it were. Well, I came to realize that I would never truly reach mastery in prosthetics without knowing what
So
it was
Van
like to have
Gogh
to use one.
himself.
And
Wait.
so I decided quite out of the blue,
Go
actually, to cut off my own arm. My work, as you can well imagine, has quite improved since then.
This game is weird.
Yeah.
This is a weird game.
Eager participants.
You know,
Very
I was
good.
thinking a lot,
Just give me a
actually,
few
about
moments to get
the,
my
like, Jeanette
equipment
Therese
ready, and then come on in
quest.
and
Yeah,
we'll get started.
which we were troubled by last time.
Yeah, I mean, I think perhaps more by the times misogyny, maybe, than by... Because I was thinking about, like, sort of there's this, like, literary madness, you know, that gets used
Yeah.
as opposed to, like... And I think part of the... And clearly, I think this was, like, a literary madness, but it just hasn't aged well. Oh, yes, this is definitely... a murder basement right here.
Yeah, the David Lynch like ominous drone sound is not
Right.
It doesn't portend well for your chances of escaping this without getting into some fisticuffs.
You know, I just was trying to get some pictures out there, you know, get into the whole sexy vampire game, and boy, did I end up in a darker place than I thought, you know?
Yes.
I mean, yes, this is obviously a murder tool cabinet. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I'm
Why is
just
he-
a regular prosthetic supplier who has a blood pack in his fridge.
What is he waiting for? Why isn't he just killing you now?
Yeah. Because I have to go to the sub-basement, apparently.
Oh.
Where all the real murder accoutrements are. Yes. Well.
Video games were not subtle at the time.
No, they were not. I do like imagining what the like Stan Gimbal modeling pickup thing is. Oh, hello! Welcome there! You all seem to be a fine fellow. May I comment upon your limbs? Yes? Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
They're very well developed. Perhaps you'd like to see my 3-tiered murder basement? Yes? No? Possibly so?
How common is a sub-basement in Southern California? Because my understanding was that they didn't even have regular basements.
Yeah, I was going to say, aren't they like a 1-level ranch house? Oh my god, he's got 4 sub-levels. Jesus.
I feel as though it's a 1-level ranch house situation, maybe with a crawl space if you're lucky.
Yeah, totally. I mean, that's where...
So the thing that I find most horrifying about this scenario is just how this is clearly not to code.
Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking nut job.
Says who? Give me some evidence.
Who, Gimbal?
Who? Gimbal?
Yeah, Gimbal.
Who?
This guy's been taking pieces
Gimbal?
off of me and McGee over here for the last 3 days. He's crazy, man. Freaking crazy.
Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Oh, Gimbal.
Yeah, that's right. Eat my blood strike, Gimbal. Now your blood is mine!
Oh my god,
You
were
never
straight
expect...
up-
Oh, he's attacking me with a fucking arm. That's amazing. I love it.
Oh, okay.
Also,
You have blood striked that guy to death so fast?
my
Thanks,
blood
man.
strike has
You're a
gotten
lifesaver.
real tough.
I wasn't sure I was gonna
35
make it.
damage.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I've been on some weird cases, but this one takes the cake.
Hey, dude, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. How did you know? He did? Oh, man, that's solid. I owe that guy big. I hope I can figure out
This
a way
guy
to
is
get
so
him back for this.
blasé about
nice,
like,
sick.
man, this guy's been amputating my limbs, man, and it's been real bad. But you know, I'm pretty even tempered, and you know, I've gone through a lot of therapy, so I'm dealing with this pretty well, all things considered.
What?
You know,
Oh, no, man. No, not for me anymore. Look at my hand. Gimbal took my trigger finger for a trophy.
this guy
I'm all
sounds like
through with
Seth
this
Green.
business. I hate to leave Arthur
He
an alert,
does,
but
guy.
that's just the way it is.
I mean, here's the thing is I understand why in a game you maybe think twice before
Thanks again.
Really-
Don't worry. I'll take care of old Stumpy here.
delving into the like shattered psyche of a person who's been subjected to unspeakable torment for an extended period of time. I feel as though often there is something to be gained for playing it maybe a little subtly.
Yeah.
not to comment too closely on the choices that I've made in our podcast game, but I do think that it can sometimes it's not the best choice to
Yeah.
you know to sort of see, like just spend a lot of time steeping in the agony, you know?
Agreed. Yeah, and I think that's kind of what I was sort of aiming towards with the literary madness comment, is just like it used to be so much more okay to like just oh god, well that dude looks dead.
Hey man, thanks. Hey,
hey.
Come on back.
Yeah, that dude's
Come on
pretty
back,
dead
dude.
in that other thing. Don't worry too much about it, though. You know, it's all cool. But yes, I appreciate that we didn't languish in the game so much in these sort of more grotesque.
I've just been in situations at running games at tables where I've like really tried to be realistic in capturing what that sort of feeling would be like, and people tend not to enjoy it.
It turns out torture is not fun or cool.
Yeah, not fun or cool, and asking people to like contend with it at a time when they're looking to play a game, like tell a story of adventure. It's like,
yeah, totally.
I think for some people it's totally like that's not an issue, but
Yeah.
I do not expect that as a universally like that's not something that everyone's gonna love.
Totally. Yeah. And I mean, like, for me, I'm a true crime freak, and, you know, I serial killer stuff like that, I've heard a ton of stuff about. So it's not, but at the same time, it's like, I realize not everyone is a ghoul like me. And also, I just think, though, like, it's not fun, and it doesn't drive the narrative forward. So, like, yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's weird how there are certain sorts of stories that you... Like, I feel like it really takes playing a tabletop role-playing game for a while to sort of get a feel for where you... Like, when you want to go hard on something and when you kind of don't. And it's not really maps... It's like a very different, I think, calculation than it would be in, like, if you were writing something or if you were directing... you know, like a movie or something, just because it is this like collaborative story being told around a table kind of thing.
Totally, I agree. Yeah, and I think actually there was like one of the thing I was reading through some old source books is like it feels like there used to be more of like a simulationist trend in TTRPGs and stuff like that. Like I was reading the Cyberpunk, I think 2020 sort of rule book, and it was just like, you know, they were talking about how they went to like FBI crime statistics in order to model like how gunfights work, and I was like, well, but in a funny way, isn't that putting things backwards, like where you're modeling it on something rather than like coming up with a fun system for a game? You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
I'm with you. Hey, Psychodemus, welcome to the stream. I'm with you, and I think that's like it was really when
ain't coming back. What do you mean he ain't coming back?
Sorry, I got
that's all good.
Yeah.
His trigger finger got cut off by a psychopath.
That's a tough one.
Oh man, sick.
Man, I hate it when that happens. I've lost more good bounty hunters that way.
Cost old Arthur real good.
Yeah, like I think this is the right tone for this. I think that they're making good choices here, even though it's like kind of funny.
Totally, yeah.
I got this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
You have a pig.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool, sick, man.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what. Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta, but I haven't been able to get in touch with her.
Dong.
Well, I wouldn't normally tell you this, but since you did help me out, Trip down at the pawn shop. He's a little fried and paranoid.
That's
so
true. I think we know that.
Guns to anyone, but just tell him old Arthur sent you. He'll set you up all right.
Oh, okay.
Well, he was brought up on manslaughter charges years back, but he got acquitted. Since then, he's been in and out for this and that. Small-time stuff, mostly.
Mostly, you know, he only comes out at night. Mostly.
Big case on stolen auto parts.
Mostly.
It's this big chop shop thing that's going on in Santa Monica. Been in the paper. That's right. Marianne Murrieta. In them crappy places above the pawn shop. Find out where the hell Muddy is, where is he going, whatever. But be careful. You're not licensed, and if anything bad goes down, I don't know you. You hear me?
Yeah, I agree. I have to say, this is like a great character for this kind of like seedy, shady.
Totally.
Yeah.
Sure,
yeah, doing
pal,
like a realistic look at this, like trying to impress you with how grim they are. It's like
totally.
I feel as though in a setting like this where it's like you're doing vampire shit, you're doing murder, there's like crime happening, there's all that kind of stuff, like getting the tonal balance right in a game setting is just so tricky. And it's like so individual too. Like for us, the Jeanette Therese stuff, you know, had some
didn't quite land.
Didn't quite land. But I do think that the audience for these games does expect there to be some degree of like pain and torment and suffering in these, in this kind of a game.
Yeah.
So figuring out where to layer on the suffering and figure out where to pull back from it is, I feel like there's definitely an art to it.
Totally. And I feel like, yeah, especially in a really dedicatedly horror themed game, like, you know.
I feel like there's something about horror theming in games that I haven't quite yet wrapped my head around, because like in movies, what makes, in my mind, and I think this is a simplistic, and I think this is part of why I don't get it, but in my mind, what makes a movie a horror movie is that it's scary.
Right.
And this stuff in this game is not really scary so much. It's more that there's something more to what makes horror a genre that this game like really doubles down on.
It's funny. It's sort of like the grisliness, the gruesomeness. It's like the blood and gore.
Yeah, the like
elements
focus
of
on the
vampire
macabre.
myth. Yeah, rather than the grisly aspect of horror, as opposed to the more.
Thanks for coming back.
Which I think is, and I think that's like how horror TTRPG, like that's where they like living more than like actually frightening people.
Oh, damn it. Who told you that?
Yeah, totally.
All right. Look, I can't have every Jesse and Jamie off the street
Rah, 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 rah.
here and asking about this. It's not cool. Not exactly.
It's not cool,
licensed.
man.
These weapons
Not
aren't
cool.
precisely legal. If you catch my drift here.
Right. I'm a criminal breaking the law, if you understand.
I appreciate your business, and I'll sell to you, but don't tell anyone else, okay? Keep your nose clean.
Yeah, things went pretty bad for me after I left the surf tour. It just like
All right.
got right
Come
into
take
the
a look then.
criminal
Come take a look,
establishment.
What's up with that arm that you got? Can you use that as a weapon? Is that a good weapon?
I think I can. It is. Oh, it has no value. Yeah, damage potential.
Oh man,
how does that compare to a baseball bat? I mean, certainly it's more demeaning to be beaten.
Sure. It'll do some mental damage when it hits, for sure.
Right, yeah. All right. Not worth selling. Oh, here we go, though. I can get some ammunition.
Does he sell a gun? Wasn't that whole thing about you talking to him so that he would sell you a gun? Not that you need to get another gun or anything. It's just
right.
a little confused.
Yeah. I don't think he sells guns, apparently.
There he is. Those are his. Are those yours?
Those are mine. Those are the guns I have, but I guess I'll...
Well, what does he sell? What does he have for sale?
It looks like over here he's got a tire iron. And
is that it? Can you mouse through any other stuff over there?
Doesn't look like it.
All right.
But I can get
Whatever.
bullets, so I'll spend a little bit of...
Do it.
There we go.
I love it.
See how that works. And
I love it.
The entrance to the upstairs of the pawn shop is not there.
So how do you get to the apartments above the pawn shop?
I don't know. There's a real directions problem in this game, I'm going to say.
Yeah, they want you to figure it out for yourself. They want you to feel proud of what you've done, I feel like. Go in here.
This has to be it, right?
This seems promising.
Wasn't this where my apartment was, too?
Yeah.
Right. Ah, Marietta. Let's see, can I... No mail.
So what room is she in? 50... Oh.
Oh, did we see it already? It was...
I think it's on the mailbox, right? 507.
Yeah. There we go, 506. Carnival of Death.
Carnival of Death.
I always hit
Quit game. Oh man, it's like too scary.
Nope.
I'm done.
Nah, I'm done now. And see, now I auto lockpick this one.
Yeah, there's. I think you're just not finding the lock on that other thing. Maybe.
Oh.
Vale, you want to do it again?
My skill is below the difficulty.
How do you boost it?
I think I have to invest points into security, I bet.
Well, you got some points. You want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get some security since that seems like... Oh, that got my lockpicking up to 3. I can go up to lockpicking 4 almost. So maybe I do that and then see where...
I don't understand what this game is. Like, if you just don't invest in lockpicking, do you just never get to be... Do you just not get to play the game after a certain point?
It seems that way. Like you just don't get to do that.
I don't understand computer RPGs.
This is
I don't get
pretty... Okay. Oh, here we go. You know what? I'm gonna do 2. Wow.
How do I... Psychodemus wants the mad crab in the chat. I don't know how to do that for you. Oh, wait. I think I actually do know. I can do mad crab in chat, theoretically, as soon as enough people follow our account.
Oh, well, there's an incentive, guys.
Right,
Come on
that's
now.
right. There it is.
All right.
Yeah, I can do custom emotes. I think once we've got affiliate status, and that's a big part of why we've been streaming so much. Is just trying to compel people to follow us, and it is taking time. So if you want fewer streams, guys, you got to start following this account. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Get us off the air.
Yes.
All right, so I guess I'll invest 2 points in security, because especially now if I'm going to be and maybe 1 in scholarship, I guess, or maybe I should save those points so we can get
save them so we can get lockpicks going some other way.
Okay, cool. There we go. Oh wait, pawn shop lodgings spare key. God damn it! And I just spent those points.
Oh, games.
Well, you could invest in lockpicking up to 5, or you could just look in the fucking potted plant.
We put like a firework coming off of this thing.
If Reno calls, tell him to meet me down there.
That's okay. It'll be good. That's a good skill to have, obviously.
Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain everything later.
Sorry, baby.
I'll explain everything.
Sorry, baby.
Sorry, baby. All right, let's... Oh, okay. I can just... Cool.
What is that? Oh.
It is a cabinet door, apparently.
Now you're playing with physics.
And if I replace it there, why, I'll unlock the secret...
No?
No? Oh, okay.
That's too bad.
I'm really annoyed about spending those points on the lockpick.
I'm sorry, but that gets you other stuff too, doesn't it? Like security gets you other things.
Oh yeah, no, I think this is ultimately going to be like, I'm not going to regret it. I just, what a kick in the teeth.
So what's next on our pawn shop, or what's next on our bail bonds situation?
He's headed to the Skyline Apartments, 2A, the residence of a Mr. Milton. Sorry, baby. He's also expecting a call from someone named Reno. All right, so I'll report back to...
Do you know where the Skyline Apartments are?
I don't.
I feel like that's a word that I've seen on this building before. Do you think we're just supposed to go straight there?
It said in the quest log we should report back to Arthur first.
Okay.
So let's do that, and then we'll...
Love that guy. Love talking to Arthur.
Hey, I wonder if now that I have some security points, if we could actually pick that lock.
So the thing that I saw in that guide suggested that you need to have lockpicking 10 to pick that lock.
Oh, to get to the Sunco?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about, though.
Nah, well, you know better than me. Yeah, you actually look some...
I think you didn't find the lock, though. Because it never said failed, right? It just went chunk 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 chunk.
Yeah. All right. And he was over. Good lord. I don't know why I find this layout so dang confusing, but I sort of do.
I'm with you.
Like, I've been in this map now for, like, a long time. I should be able to parse it a little bit more easily than I am.
Hey there, Slick.
Okay.
So what?
Arthur is my new favorite NPC.
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers. Thanks for all your help. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Here you are. See you around, then. If you ever find yourself or a loved one locked up, please call.
So according to this walkthrough, I found a much better walkthrough for this game. They're suggesting that the gate is unlocked if you've completed the...
Oh, some other quest?
Yeah.
Which other quest do we need to...
I think you've already done it. It's the Jeanette Therese stuff.
Oh, right? Yeah, and I thought...
So I think that we maybe just didn't find the door correctly, but that's fine. We can keep. We're having fun doing Arthur's errands, right?
Yeah.
More fun than when we were, looking at a
getting
fence for
beer and blood
for 12
on
minutes.
ourselves. Yeah.
Oh yeah, certainly more fun than that.
Yeah.
Have we done a lot of magic? As you are the best clan Tremere? Yes. Armat's blood strike is insane.
Yeah. 35
it's
points of
so
damage. At
good.
This it's nuts.
Like this doesn't look like a door to me. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the thing though. This is the only place where even like a locked icon comes up, you know? Like I think this is supposed to be the gate, but you know what?
Right.
I'm kind of annoyed by this. Would you look down on me if I no-clipped?
Well, do you want to keep going with the Arthur quest in the meantime?
Well, I think it's kind of ended because we need to go
really?
to downtown in order to find.
Okay. I see.
Muddy Mike.
Yeah, go ahead and no clip. Why not? Right?
Yeah, I'm just kind of. Maybe it's the wrong call, but I'm sort of over Vampire's bugginess, to be honest. So
yeah, I'm not sure that given that we've had to clip to get into places that we clearly should have been able to get into in the past.
Yeah,
like if the game lost its like don't clip through the geometry privileges last episode.
Agreed. Yeah, very much agreed. There we go. And
what if he yells at you for having clipped through the game? I think maybe you... Okay, no, you're good. What's up?
One and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Psychodemus says that clipping is no clipping is a violation of the masquerade.
And that courtroom spat between McCoy and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
This really gives me Buffy vibes, I have to say.
Absolutely.
Too. Like,
he's like the
and
master,
I mean that in
right?
the highest. Totally, yeah. In the possible.
Oh, you did.
As
did
a
you?
praise is what I'm
I
trying to
wasn't
say.
worried.
Yes.
So why did you need to find me? What did you need? Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat
go to
has
a
bunch of
dungeon
low-life
and do a
humans working day
freaking
and
dungeon
night to
crawl
move stuff
for
through
me.
there. Cool. There's some major staging going on. The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not going to say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
Oh.
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
Arthur may have been replaced as my favorite NPC here.
This guy's cool. Love this guy.
The Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
He's like, there's gonna be a lot of combat
Yes,
at the
I
warehouse.
can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office.
I'll
to
load
take
you
the
into the
whole
instance,
structure
but I'm not gonna
down.
do a goddamn thing to help you.
You may find your no-clipping abilities useful as you dare. All right, I say let's do this. Honestly,
Let's do it, right?
Yeah.
Let's be heroes.
We've no-clipped our way into this. I think I've got some bullets now.
And you also can blood strike people to death instantly.
Yeah, that I have to say that blood strike is pretty sweet. How much is my thought?
Psychodemus is going to call a blood hunt on your Tremere. I'm sorry.
Psycho, why you gotta do that?
Dude, we wouldn't be no clipping if the game didn't force us to do no clipping.
Yeah.
This was not our first choice.
Yeah. I tried all other possible ways to rodeo, I like to think.
Well, he says his hands are tied.
Well, if your hands are tied,
what can you
I
do?
understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Hey, man.
Fair enough.
All right, I look forward to being blood hunted. All right, here we go.
Open that D.
Yeah.
Oh, blood hunt that dude who's peeing. Hell yeah.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. Oh, you're going to have to kill a dog. I've got bad news for you.
Oh, I don't like doing that. I'll take
that's the horror.
All right. Old Yeller, a horror TTRPG.
Oh no, there's a train about to run you over.
I hate it when that happens. Oh, I'll definitely
Ooh,
take some dirty
a little
hate
ammunition.
Love it.
Love it.
Everything's coming up, Paul Allen. What's the name of that? The partner, the firm where they work?
Oh, I don't know. Give me a sec. I'll look it up.
Do we think that's... I don't think that's a bad person. That's just a human, right?
Right. They're just hanging out.
They're just hanging out.
It's
Okay.
possible the guy that you killed before was not a bad person either.
Well, yeah, probably. I just gotta uphold the masquerade. It's all for the masquerade, I'm telling you. Not a bad vampire, am I?
Pierce and Pierce.
Pierce and Pierce. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we've looked in there. Let's try and sneak by this chump. Interesting. Can we get...
What is bad? Asks Psychodemus.
Oh, where's it? All right. If this guy gets upset when he sees me, do I trance him or do I just go by? And if he gets mad, I'll blood strike him.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get the
Where
kind of
are
shit
those
you all
people
the
who are
time.
talking?
What's so different about tonight?
Right
I
over
don't know.
there.
Oh, I
Marcus
see,
is
okay.
tense as a motherfucker. Maybe he heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your
Like
fucking
what?
eyes open.
Hey, give me the
Someone
scoop.
better tell
Hey,
those clowns
oh.
in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I'm having second thoughts about doing all this crime.
Oh boy.
When I signed up, I didn't know I'd be killing a guy. Oh gosh.
Thank God they haven't figured out how to step around cover. Oh shit! They did it.
Oh, you're done now. Oh man, you're about to lose all your B.
Yeah.
Your ding dong juice is doing okay though.
Yeah. I this time I decided to prioritize ding dong juice over.
Oh
blood,
yeah.
Blood is common, but ding dong juice, that doesn't grow on trees.
I actually don't know where it comes from, to be honest.
Look, that's something your folks should talk to you about.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
I know.
I want it to be known that when I say ding dong juice, I do not mean literally anything specific. It's just that I don't know what to call that juice.
Yeah, no, it's about ding
And so I
dong
say,
being a funny phrase. Yeah,
That's right. Thank you.
yeah,
You understand.
Of course. Yeah.
Hey,
Which
you
I would
invested in the
not
right thing.
have
I
gotten
know.
unless I put that
You put
lockpicking to work for me.
Yeah, there it is.
And look at how many bullets I have now.
How many?
58.
Nice.
Yeah. There we go.
I have a
Alright.
question. Why would you use a gun instead of sucking their blood with your blood magic?
Well, sometimes
that's not a rhetorical question. Like I literally don't know the.
I
when
guess
you would want to do.
Well, the reason I was thinking is just because blood strike, it takes a minute for the blood to come back to you.
Ah, okay.
And so if I need to do a follow-up shot, probably better to keep them at range. Oh, there's a guy.
Is magic the ding dong juice?
I think blood is used for magic.
Is that your health though? That's your health meter, isn't it?
On the right? Or
yeah.
Yeah, on the right is my blood. On the left is the
ding dong
stealth and ding dong juice. Yeah.
Okay.
Here we
Well,
go.
I'm sure this will make sense to me eventually.
Yeah, I still have no idea what's going on. To be perfectly frank.
To be perfectly Francis.
Perfectly Francis.
What was that?
That's we should. That's good.
Yeah,
I
that
want to
should
start
be-
saying
I
that.
wanna be
That's a
perfectly
thing.
Francis.
I want to be perfectly Francis with you.
I'm gonna be perfect. I'm so excited to see what the character of Francis is. I wonder if I can sneak up and stealth kill this guy with a feed attempt.
I think you should. I think you can, and I think you should.
It seems like, what kind of vampire game is this if I can't do that, right?
Absolutely.
You son of a...
Oh, dude.
Oh, I blood purged him.
Can you feed now?
Hey, you see something?
Oh man, you're getting killed.
Yeah. Oh boy. This might be
boy.
a time to use a blood pack.
Could be.
Yeah. Let's use 2. In fact, things have gotten dark here. Wow.
Okay, guys, time out. Time out.
Time out. Whoa, shit. Well, this has gone poorly indeed.
Well, at least the combat seems like it's really good.
Yeah. Also, why is my blood strike not returning my...
See, that's what I want to know. Oh, you're about to experience final death.
Oh, I hate... Oh, I've suffered. I wonder if we got an autosave there.
Probably not.
Probably not, no. Well, that was disappointing.
Yeah. I believe that the quality of our stream just shat the bed for a second.
Oh,
there
no,
as we were
really?
getting killed. Yeah.
Well, all right. Let's...
Well, in the archive, that's going to look great.
Yeah. Let's reload. And here we are, back at the beginning, where I should have saved a little bit sooner. I guess
We're at the
that's a
beginning
good...
We're at the beginning of the warehouse, though, right?
Yeah. This is just
Okay,
the
good.
beginning of where we were. So we've still got some...
Psychodemus says, it was a slideshow, but very dramatic.
I guess I don't need to save right here.
No, you're good. You're good.
Should we see if we can feed on this guy? Let's try that. Yeah.
Last time you asked that question, it ended in your hilarious death, so I'm going to say yes. You should definitely see if you can feed on this guy.
I'm kind of annoyed that you can't stealth.
You did it.
Well, yeah, but I didn't feed on him.
How do you feed on him?
I hit F, and it didn't do nothing.
It didn't do it?
It didn't do nothing.
Why did it not do nothing?
I don't know. It was very disappointing, to be honest.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. I guess this is more one of those combat missions I've heard so much about.
Yes. You're going to have to interact with the game's systems.
Oh, I love interacting with this game's systems. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can stealth kill this guy.
Oh.
Probably not. Feed attempt failed. But stealth kill didn't.
That's cool.
That is kind of cool.
Very cool.
I do hate that you can't, like, feed stealth kill, though. That seems like... What are we doing as a vampire game here?
Maybe that's a feat that you can get or something that lets you do that.
Could be, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how this game works.
I really don't know how this game works. All right, so we've gotten 2 guys. Let's save this a little bit. And to be honest, I really don't understand how feeding works in general here. It seems like such a fraught. And that guy seems like not a...
I would think that getting a dude alone...
Oh, there we go.
So why did it fail the first time?
I think I was just too far away.
Ah, okay.
Which, okay, good to know. Good to know. Gotta be more sneaky stealthy.
Yo,
gotta get up
what's
there.
going on here tonight? Fox is all in everyone's face and
No,
shit.
does Blood Purge... Let's look at Blood Purge here quickly. Enemies near your character become violently ill, vomiting blood. Lovely.
Yeah, hate to see that.
Yeah, you...
New shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time.
Yeah, I don't know about this warehouse.
I'm kind of a whiny gangster, you know?
I gotta know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking
Are they
caps.
actual clowns, or is that a figure of speech? I don't know. I'm new to this gang stuff. So is the right meter your magic meter? The left meter is your health?
Oh, interesting.
You just did a 3-hit combo on that fool.
Sure did. Turns out not all these guys are... Give me blood. So I guess it doesn't...
Hey, if you're ever looking for a time to save the game, this is potentially a candidate.
I think you are so on point there, friend. All right, there we go. Also, get me out of this horrid third-person view.
Oh, man. Is this audio sounding weird to everybody or just to me?
Oh, no. Survey says...
It's just sounding weird to me.
Okay, thank God. Oh, and hey, let's go get some more of that ammunition. Ah, there we go. So the number on the keyboard switch your weapons.
Oh, cool. Like a video game.
Exactly.
Yeah, my stream that I'm getting from you is chunked up. It's real bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, now it's good again.
Oh, well.
All it took was me complaining.
Well,
let that be a lesson to all of you young people. Get out there, complain.
Yeah.
Shout your dissatisfaction to the universe and
Yeah.
let the universe take care of you.
You gotta let your needs be known. That's just good
Exactly.
advice, frankly.
Yes.
For any sort of relationship. Just communication is key.
I mean, now I actually believe that.
No, yeah, that was...
now we're just being serious.
Just said in a jokey kind of voice, but that's actually just
I think it's
hard-won
true.
wisdom from me.
Let people know what you need, guys.
Yeah.
Get out there, tell people what you need.
People aren't mind readers, and You just gotta let them know. Oh, that guy has a shotgun.
I think some of these vampires might be mind readers, for what it's worth.
Oh, that's true. I think actually I might be allowed to be a mind reader at some point.
This gun dude needs to chill out with his gun situation.
Yeah, just all gunning all day. Ooh, that guy with a shotgun is a little worrisome. Oh boy. I have to say my blood strike doing work here though.
The way that it's just like constantly 1 o'clock every time you cast the spell.
Yeah. Talk about ding dong damage.
Yeah, well that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
I'll take that. There we go.
All right.
Cool. Well, I
love it.
I'm happy to say my skills as a murder vampire seem to be improving, which is positive, and I'm excited about.
Yeah, you're acting like you really know your way around murdering a guy.
Which, you know, as a vampire, it's a good skill set to have.
It's part of the job.
Oh, and look, I could have gotten a lockpick for free here. Instead of paying $85 to that no-good trip. That son of a bitch.
85 ding-dong dollars.
I love ding-dong as an adjective a lot, I have to say.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Oh, and here we go. A little bit of a
jumping. Conveniently stacked pile of crates.
And an unaware. I have to say,
can you feed upon him?
Oh God, I hope. Oh
nope.
No. Let's see. Okay, so 64 is he's sort of aware of me. 46. I'm green.
Oh, that's an awareness meter?
I think so. Yeah. So that's the stealth tracker.
Huh.
So in a second here, he'll probably be like, "No, it's just the wind."
Right. That vampire on the roof of that train. That was nothing. Oh man.
Now he sees me, I guess, and I'm okay. Now I'm back in stealth.
I'm back.
I'm back in stealth. Well, let's just toll 1 p.m. a little bit more. Right?
I'm back in stealth again. Okay, this isn't really germane to what's happening right now, but can you rank your top Aerosmith songs? What are the best Aerosmith songs?
Oh, that is actually a terrific question, and one I have not thought about in a long time.
In my mind, the top of the list is very easy. There's a very clear best Aerosmith song.
Tell me. I'm curious as to what it would be.
I think that there's actually like no competition, and that "Dream On" is the best Aerosmith song.
That makes a lot of sense to me. I'm not actually sure I know enough of Aerosmith's catalog, but "Dream On" sounds like the right choice because I do know that song and it kind of rocks.
There's a very funny moment. The thing that I feel is funny that I imagine that I've yet to find anybody else thinking is really all that funny. But my cousin's daughter is currently like graduating high school and is very interested and like does a lot of like theater and a lot of singing and that kind of thing. Like she's done like singing competitions. She acts in her school plays and that kind of deal, which is great. Yeah, absolutely good for her. And she's, as you know, tons of support from her family and gets a lot out of it. Very talented, all of that kind of thing.
Real talk, you love to see that.
You do love to see it, absolutely. And I want to make it clear that no part of the remainder of this story is meant to mock them in any way.
Understood.
But there is a video that they posted to Facebook when she was like 8 years old, singing the song "Dream On." And if you know that song, there are sort of two main things about "Dream On." One, it is a showcase for Steven Tyler's whistle register. He's able to sing higher than what is typically called a head voice. He's able to like pinch his vocal cords together so tight to gain another octave above a typical falsetto. Very few singers have a whistle register. Like Mariah Carey is a famous whistle register singer. I believe Ariana Grande has a whistle register, but so does Steven Tyler, or at least so did he in the 70s when that song came out.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So that song is a demonstration of his incredible vocal range, which is why my cousin's daughter was singing it. But 2, it's a song about getting older and feeling mortality and feeling your dreams slip away from you. Like the first line of that song is like, every time I look in the mirror, I see the lines in my face getting clearer. Right?
I didn't.
And to have that song sung by an 8-year-old is just so funny to me.
That is
funny. To see this child, where it's like the point of the song, the point of the performance is, wow, for an extremely young person, she's quite talented. But the point of the song is like, you're getting old and you're going to die. And there's just something so funny to me about that, that juxtaposition.
Yeah. Oh shit! Well,
I think you're about to explode and die. Oh, you just planted the Armalite, so now you need to bust the fuck out.
Yeah, so it would seem.
You're about to experience permanent death, though. Sadly for you.
Oh boy.
You probably need to go through that dude, right? It wasn't. Oh well, whatever. You do you.
All right. I'm gonna just. Do I get to head out this way? Which way do I?
Oh, this is definitely one of those things where you're gonna explode.
I'm definitely gonna die. Yeah, for sure. Also, I feel like I should not have done that. That might be one of those things where I do it rude.
It might have been one of those things where you're supposed to do what?
Where I should. I was debating reloading to give myself a chance to explore this a little bit more, but I kind of like exploring on a. Oh, did my blood strikes hurt? I'm really getting into the vampire contempt for. Whoa! Okay.
Is that a monster man?
Yeah, that's a Nosferatu coming at me. Luckily, my blood strike is super effective.
You're about to experience permanent final death, though.
I sure am. Wow.
Morones is asking, what ability name?
What ability? Ability?
I don't know what they're asking, but they, once we figure it out, we can.
Yeah, we'll answer it. Well, that was disappointing.
Hey, you were gonna die anyway. You were gonna get blown up in the thing. Well, you were definitely going the right way because it was definitely gonna throw that Nosferatu at you to.
For sure, yeah.
As an exciting final challenge.
Let's see. All right. So
perhaps when you plant the Armalite next time you want to save.
That seems like a fine idea. All right. So I think if I just drop down here, just
seeing an 8-year-old going like, "The past is gone." It's just like, okay, all right.
She must have a great vocal register, though. Voice.
Yeah, I think she does.
All right. Here we are. Oh, I keep trying. I keep hitting.
You're gonna feed off of that shotgun.
Give me your sweet shotgun essence.
Give me that shotgun juice, baby.
That most. Oh, all right. Okay. Blood buff. Do I wanna? Oh, here we go.
What did you just do?
I tranced that guy, and now I'm.
Now you're gonna feed. I don't think you're gonna feed. I think you're gonna shoot a guy in the stomach 7 times.
It would appear that is in fact what I'm doing.
Armatt, I have to say, I don't think that scenario went exactly how you wanted it to go.
No, it did not. That is the tactical advantage of standing by a coffee table. Is it really fucks up any vampires who are trying to feed on you. So, good advice for those of us playing the home game.
Great advice.
If you know there's a vampire in the vicinity. God damn it. Punk.
You're about to experience final death, my man.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
You're about to suffer final death.
Happily, R does seem to reload.
Ah. Where'd that guy go? Where'd that guy go?
I think I killed him with my blood strike.
You love to see it.
Let's clear out the rest of this warehouse, and then we'll get to planning those explosives, yeah? It seems like a better order of operations, generally.
Oh, physics that chair around. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, you know me. I'm not about to let a... Oh, that's the door, eh?
At the time, that physicsable chair, I think, would have been revelatory.
Totally.
You would have been like, holy shit, it's an RPG and I can jiggle a chair around?
I'm going to say it. These guys are not the most sophisticated tactically.
No, true.
Flanking does not seem to be their...
Well, they're new. It's their first campaign. Give them a break.
You know what? You're absolutely... I wonder, can I even shoot through this? Probably not. Look at that glass. Yeah, that's right, chump. Keep shooting. I got glass in front of me.
Hey, stop, man.
All right. Do the classic pop-out blood strike.
The classic pop-out blood strike. The classic POBS. POBs.
Yeah. That's what they teach in...
You're about to suffer final death.
Sure am. Boy. Let's use one of my blood packs, just in case.
Why can't you drink a guy's blood after you've killed him?
I do not know. Apparently, I'm a real stickler for fresh blood. I
mean, he died seconds ago.
Well, but if it's not running, you get concerned about it, right?
I guess. I get concerned about not having enough blood.
Yeah, me too. It's kind of nice to have a spell that doesn't miss automatically.
Yeah. The spells seem like the right way to go in this game.
Yeah, I really think that I may have unintentionally stumbled into the right. Ow.
Oh, boy. It looked like they were down on the floor, maybe?
Yeah. Oh, it's that guy. Well, that went great.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Ah! There's that one scream that is just a little too real.
Yeah.
This guy's just going like, ah!
They should really have done the Wilhelm scream for all of these.
Yeah.
Ah!
Definitely.
Love that.
Love that.
It's so
I
funny.
love Wilhelm. I love hearing him scream.
Yeah. It's so funny to me because it's definitely one of those things that like once you hear it.
Did you just break the geometry?
I think I did. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, so now it's.
I'm gonna say something to you, Armat.
Okay, I'm ready for it. I think.
Do you think you might want to save?
I think I definitely do. Yes.
Okay. I don't mean to be a backseat saver.
No, I'm always grateful for the reminder, because often I overextend myself, and then I'm the one with egg on my face.
Yeah, who's laughing now?
Yeah,
I don't know if that's
somebody.
right.
Hopefully,
somebody. I hope somebody's laughing.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get.
Is this the Nosferatu door?
No, the Nosferatu door is in the next room.
Okay.
So I think. Oh God.
Ah.
Jeez, these guys are really
There's a lot of them. Gong.
Gong.
Yeah, tactics in video games have really gotten a lot better, haven't
Yeah, they really have. I begin to see why people mentioned that the combat in this game was not great.
These enemies are dumb.
Yeah. And yet surprisingly hard to feed on.
Psychodemon says he's laughing, so I got that.
Excellent. Well, let's see if we can laugh all the way to the blood bank.
Morones wants to see you in third person. Don't ask why.
Okay, I won't ask why.
Well, there you are. You're ripping that guy's face off in third person. There you go.
Tastes like chicken. Wow, I really achieved that stealth kill quite well.
Yeah,
if I do say so
there.
myself. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's use my.
I do not know what.
Let's do this. Let's have a little fun here. Let's get a little wacky, a little wild, a little wacky. Sleep. Yes.
And now, can you suck his blood, or is it like not cool to suck the blood of a trancing guy? Oh well.
I don't know, but that seems to work.
Goodbye. What happened to his body?
I wonder if I can take this and use it as cover. Yes. Pay no attention to the moving box.
I mean, there are parts in Half-Life where you're literally doing that, aren't there?
Yeah. Oh, and this guy is afraid of me as well. He should be. Fear me.
Suck his bee.
Yeah. Give me your bee. Sweet, sweet bee. Actually,
I want to suck your bee.
All right, there we go. Full up on blood. I'm saving now, honestly.
Now's the save.
This is where.
This is where you save.
All right. Okay, so got some arms. It looks like.
Okay, the stream is now.
Oh no, have we lost?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, we're back into unstable territory.
Oh jeez.
Do you think that do you think that your internet stuff is like due to the connection coming into your house, or do you think it's like within your house, the Wi-Fi or whatever?
Dad, where you going, man?
I think it's probably within my house, the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
And
got it.
Like I've had issues where the connection is like not always great up in this room. So I think I think it's probably just that.
Cool. Well, that's good because that's potentially solvable.
Yeah, I think. Oh, I already got all that stuff.
We'll figure that out.
So what do we think? Clear my escape route? I think so, right?
Sure. I mean, that's kind of what you're already doing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Like the place where the bomb goes is like way back there, isn't it?
It's just up in that room, basically. So
okay.
We go up there, we clear it out.
Do you want to fight the Nosferatu first?
I think I have to plant the bomb.
They're not going to get triggered until it's cinematically relevant. Exactly. Okay.
There we go. All right, well, we got a decent... wish I had... Could I not? I guess I'm full up on bullets.
Full up on bees.
Yeah. All right. I wonder if this is an exit tile that I can use later. All right. Well, let's save the game and plant some bees.
Plant that bee. Plant that bee, shoot those bees, and suck that bee. Let's go.
I'm all about the bee.
Yeah. I know you are.
I
know you're. Yeah, I know. You're all about that bee. All about that bee. No trouble.
Yeah.
That song. That song was bad.
Yeah, that song. I was also thinking of the Justin Bieber and Nicki Minaj song that I like a lot. All I need is a beauty and a bee.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. You know that. I actually
that one. That's good. That's not a bad song.
Here's a thing. Why did I...
yeah.
Cinematically appropriate vampire.
I want you to suck that Nosferatu's bee.
Oh, shit. I just took that Nosferatu down.
All right, cool.
Cool. Yeah. Eat farts, Nosferatu. Snotferatu.
And this is where you die, because you can't figure out how to get through the fence.
Yes, exactly. Just like the fortune teller told me. You will someday get lost in a source engine and be unable to extricate yourself from a...
Failed.
Lock difficulty of 6.
Do you have any points you can spend on lockpicking?
Actually, let's see. I think I can, yeah. I have exactly enough. Let's get through. Oh, my lockpicking is still only 5 if I do that.
Oh, wow.
Boo.
Boo.
Did we come in here? I feel like
I
I'm
don't know.
discovering...
I don't know what's going on. I have no clue what's happening.
Yeah. And this is how Armat died.
In the explosion.
In the explosione. All right, I guess in my minute and 34 seconds, I should go this way. Probably gonna die. Let's be real. I have to say though, I was pretty impressed with my.
Oh, hello.
Speaking of being pretty. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Eat permadeath, chump.
Those were some frames. You're out of magic. You're out of M.
Oh, I sure am. Ow.
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 Ow. Hold on a second. I'm reloading.
Whee! They never expect you to jump right off. There we go. That's right, chump. Come at me with a tire iron, will ya?
So you got, what, 45 seconds now to get out of there?
Plenty of time, right? Right? Oh god, I'm gonna die.
Are you, like, basically backtracking now?
I think so. That's what I was trying to do.
Makes sense.
Right? I think I'm gonna die, though.
You got 25 seconds to not D.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a Wolf.
A wolf.
Hell yeah. What?
Super into it.
Is that a boss?
Yeah, it's a fucking werewolf.
Your
Oh no, a vampire, I guess. Who can turn into a wolf?
I don't know. If you're a vampire, what are you if you're a vampire who can turn into a wolf?
Children of the night.
Well, we can. Do you want to ask him if he's a werewolf?
Yeah, let's.
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night.
Yo, dude, what is up with your eyes,
For future
man?
reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
Werewolves.
Yeah, and you have yet to introduce yourself.
Yeah.
So, are you a werewolf?
Let's
My
find out.
reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons.
Jeff
So
Goldblum
sorry if
vibes.
I unnerved you.
Oh my god, I would love to
Tell
see
me,
Jeff Goldblum
have you
play
by
a vampire.
chance seen or
I
felt anything
sucked
strange
his
since
beak.
your embrace? A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets. Thin
All right.
bloods,
Okay.
they're a fascination.
You do know that there's a bomb that's about to go off, right?
Oh, I think it already went off.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, we're
Did it
good.
happen off camera?
I think that was why it cut
I
to the,
saw. I
like,
remember. Okay.
I'm walking away from a bomb.
I got it.
Cool guys.
I got it. I get it.
Explosions, etc.
They're one of the reasons I'm in Los
I get it.
Angeles.
This is not my first
She's
arc.
undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are undoubtedly
I guess
Malkavian.
that's some narrative justification for the literary madness, I guess. Malkavian.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air. Like a sense of dread or pressure.
Oh, that's a
But
kind of
I'm not a
cool.
native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular.
Armet, I'm not sure.
It's
I
yours
don't think
still
I understand
fresh.
what you're reacting to.
Perhaps
You're drawing
you're not
conclusions from this, and I don't
attuned
understand what's going on.
Oh, I just
Pleasure
meant
meeting your
atmospherically,
acquaintance.
like
But there
saying
are
like
rumblings for
a
me
sense
to
of dread
discourage.
or pressure
We
in the air.
shall,
It's
I'm
like,
certain,
yeah, that
meet
kind of
again.
gets me into the mood for
again.
spookiness, you know?
Good night, young
Yeah.
one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Is this dude like the Driss Do'Urden of Vampire the Masquerade?
I bet he is, totally, yeah.
Is he like a celebrity NPC?
Oh, I just frenzied, apparently.
What does that do for you?
I don't know.
Is that good?
I think it means I want blood. Oh, I'm done frenzying now.
Okay. It was a pure
Nice work,
loading
fledgling.
frenzy.
I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight. I know of him.
I know
Why?
of him. Why?
He's like the Driss Do'Urden of vampires. Must be
You know,
something
that
major
kind of
happening
iconic
if he's in
character
town.
that features
Beckett is a
heavily in all the
historian
source
of
books
sorts.
and
He's unearthed
novels
more vampire lore
published.
than anyone. Well, that's all.
He'll,
Beckett
like, show up
does.
in an adventure
Seek the truth
sometimes.
behind our condition. What do you need? I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help. I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through her joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
Oh.
Come on, fledgling, don't ever think you're ahead of the ball in this game. No matter what action you take, some kindred you never even met already foresaw it and found a way to profit from it.
Yeah, and like that, to me, that's really good world building right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
What?
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's see.
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now. He's LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together.
Yeah, and again, there's good world building.
Sure.
I feel like it's like short,
Yeah.
it's efficient.
From what I hear, he's a likable
Yes,
sort, and
I agree.
that's the
Okay,
problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want
Give
on
me a
your
second
side,
when this dude's done
and
talking.
more
Yeah,
kindred go
perfect.
anarch every day because of him.
So right, that's good world building, and it's like good GMing. It's good like choosing the thing to have a character say that's quick and efficient and tells you about the character, but also informs the world and sinks you deeper into the setting. The writing in Pathfinder: Wrath of the Righteous fails to do that at every opportunity.
Oh.
That game just throws. Like, they have characters that don't explain what it is that they say with purple text. You mouse over the purple text, and then it just gives you 1 or 2 pages from a source book that you're supposed to read over to understand what the fuck is going on in the world of the game.
Oh.
It doesn't have any of that, like, attempt to tastefully choose details to show you. It's just like, what if we barfed the world at you? Do you know what I mean?
Totally. I was actually thinking about this because I've been playing like I love Shadowrun, and so I was replaying some of the what's the game studio that did the like
Shadowrun Returns and that kind of stuff?
Exactly. And I was replaying through Shadowrun Hong Kong, and
right.
One of the sins of that game, I feel, is that basically, and let's see if I can get away with this. Nope. Good thing I saved. But one of the problems with the latest version is precisely that, is that they just put too much of everything they were writing. Like, they just threw it all at the wall and like didn't think about like, oh, if we want to like move this narrative along, like we should just have a quick, pithy,
Yeah, and it's really
paragraph at
disappointing.
most.
Right. It's disappointing to me that CRPGs don't get that right, because like I'm mostly interested in these games as a way of sort of like considering and having my like considering what impact they might have for like like an actual game at a table, right? Like I'm interested in seeing how these games are adapted, seeing the choices that are made in presentation, and considering, because I like primarily GM games, like considering how it is that those choices that the producers of the games made and how they're informed by and then might inform choices that a GM might make at a table. And when I'm playing one of these CRPGs that just seems to completely miss that part of what a tabletop role-playing game is, and seems to have like no choices made about how to present the world and no choices made about how to like tell a story. Like, sorry, I'm going to drone on for 2 more seconds, but like in my mind, if you're GMing a game and you're sitting at a table with 4 or 5 players who may or may not be familiar with the source material, that's like that's the game, is figuring out how to present the story and the challenges in the world efficiently in such a way that gets people to go like, yes, let's go, let's do it, let's make it happen.
Totally.
And to like it, that social situation of there are 4 or 5 people sitting around waiting for you to entertain them and hook them into a story. It's like the choice of how you present the world and how you present the challenges is the most important thing. And to see that not even considered at all in a computer role-playing game, I'm just like, I'm baffled. I'm mystified by that choice.
I totally agree. Yeah, like it. You really have to be the director as a GM and like be able to feel pace, you know, and like be like, okay, we're spending a lot of time here in this scene. Like, we need to cut it and move it, and like,
for sure,
you know, and
you need to know the exact right amount of the world to show people to make them feel as though they're in like a rich, living, breathing place.
Totally.
But you can't, for most players, maybe for some players, they just want to hear you talk about like the history of the, you know, of the Crusades in the World Wound or whatever. And if that's the kind of game that you're playing, like, God bless you.
That's awesome.
I've never seen that. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I would, I mean, that's the kind of thing I love. I love that kind of lore, but like, I also recognize that's stuff I end up digging up, like, on the wiki late at night as I'm thinking about like, oh, what if I built a character who used to be a crusader? You know, it's not like
That's not necessarily like time at the table being spent.
Exactly. That's
just like reading an encyclopedia entry to each other.
Exactly.
Like, what?
Yeah. Like, no. Oh, hey, I wonder if this guy will take me downtown because it seems like that.
Where to?
Yeah.
All right.
Drive.
Just drive.
All right, so let's.
Well, Armat, I feel like you getting to downtown is maybe the perfect place for us to call this stream a stream.
I think so. Yeah. No, we've
It's
made
exciting. We're getting to a new location. There's a man with a baseball bat about to totally fuck you up. What a perfect ending.
Yeah.
What a perfect
This is
cliffhanger.
great.
Oh, I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have
and you die.
fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
What'd you call me?
For some reason, he called you Lick.
I haven't gone by that name in years.
Camarilla, fuck.
Yeah, Lick Spittle. That's me.
Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will...
What, is he talking
Wait,
to me?
Did he just break the fourth wall? That's a
Is he
that's a hell
She-Hulk
of a-
attorney at law?
Bitch.
Yeah.
Oh.
Leave.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
Shoot you? Yes. Shoot you.
Oh.
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep
Well,
moving.
I'm technically not alive. I just like to say,
Right.
you know, and this is.
Hey, excuse me if I can pipe in for just a second.
I just want to clarify certain things. Let me
Good
adjust my-
effort.
Whoa.
Execution needs a little work. You look like shit.
Name's Nines.
Can you save here? Or do you have to get out of this menu?
I think I have to get out of this menu, so let's...
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so
His
far.
emotions with the
real
biggest
story.
handgun in the world.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Stay out of trouble, kid.
I'll try.
Awesome. Let's save it.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, let's... That was fun.
Yeah.
This game is so dramatic.
It really is. Honestly, like, I have to say, the narrative itself is great. Like, I really do like it. It's like they've done a good job of justifying to me as a player why I, as this newbie and neophyte initiate as a vampire, would be like, thrown into this. And it's because I'm a patsy and a pawn, you know, which is like, oh, that's good noir. That's good world building. Like, some
of the throw us back over to the 2-up while we chat
absolutely.
and wrap it on up.
And I did save this game, right? So let's do that transition. Here we go. There we go. And now it's just you and me, buddy.
Just you and me, buddy. I love it.
And Mirones, I am a Tremere. And I think they're awesome.
They seem really good.
Yeah,
Seems
that,
like
that
a great,
blood strike
like a
does
great
not
game.
fuck around.
Nope, that don't miss. It literally does not miss.
Yeah, I think that's literally the only reason I'm alive at this point in the game. But they really do like a great
Lots
job
of good creative choices, I feel like. in this
Yeah,
game.
even if some don't hit nowadays, like because we've sort of culturally evolved how we talk about certain topics, I think.
Yes, and video games have moved on quite a bit. Like this was definitely ahead of its time. The idea of melding a cinematic presentation with a like a computer role playing game like that, like CRPGs were not doing a lot of this at the time, right? Like,
yeah, I exactly. I don't think
cinematic
they
might
had-
not be the right word, but like there is a style, there's an emphasis on style in this game that is like, that to me feels way ahead of its time. And I think like video game storytelling, I think took a number of like very large jumps forward after this game came out. And this game like predates a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, agreed. And I think just in terms of its immersiveness as well, like, you know, I think with the exception of maybe like Fallout and some of those like, you know, isometric CRPGs.
Yeah.
Like, but certainly nothing in first person or using a source engine like this. Like,
totally.
It's super cool.
It's super cool. I'm having a blast with it.
Me too.
The technical stuff is a speed bump. You know, it's a little bit of a struggle to get this game to function.
For sure. But yeah, I mean, honestly, it does also do the sort of thing you'd want a licensed game to do, which is like, it makes me want to delve into Vampire the Masquerade, the TTRPG, you know, like,
yeah.
Like the lore and world building is awesome.
Well, I feel I like it for sort of like opposite reasons, where it's like, in my mind, I know that there's all this lore in Vampire the Masquerade, but I don't know what a Vampire the Masquerade game looks like really all that well. Like, I know that you can read a lot and think about the world and think about the characters and all that kind of stuff, but I feel like this game does a pretty good job of presenting what that experience would be like at the table, and that like it's hitting both of those things, I think, really well.
Yeah, I agree. And I think one of the fun things is I didn't realize how noir influenced it would be, you know, but of course it makes total sense. And like it should be as like horror noir cocktail of like, and also monster of the week genre stuff. Like,
yeah,
it's really hitting a lot of like, oh yes, this is stuff I show up at the table for, you know, like,
I agree.
Super fun.
Very fun. Very, very smartly put together, I think.
Totally.
Yeah.
One last thing about the Therese Jeanette Asylum club owner thing. It also made me think a lot of the character, what's her name? Drusilla from Buffy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's another sort of portrayal of that sort of more literary madness, which nowadays also I don't think holds up.
You don't think the Drusilla stuff holds up? I haven't seen it in a long time, but
I don't. To be honest, I think that the depiction they chose of her madness does not feel compelling these days. But again, it's sort of interesting to go back to in that way, as seeing it as a literary device and the choices they made about how to
rather than trying to do a realistic depiction of actual mental illness.
Yeah, and in a way, that gives me at least a little breathing room in being able to say okay, this is a madness as Hamlet is mad. It's a performance of an artistic kind of conceit, as opposed to this is a depiction of someone dealing with a real illness.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that for anything like this, it's considering the thicker the genre is laid on top of it, the more tolerance I have for how those sorts of depictions are done. If I know that we're in a gothic horror setting, then that sort of literary approach to these real world to things that do happen in the real world or do exist in the real world, those tend to feel better to me if everybody understands the genre that they're working in, and that's
right.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, I think that's a nice way of putting it. Yeah. And I think that's why, even though Drusilla doesn't hit for me, I don't mind her as a character, because it's just all the conceit, and I can see that. And it's not it's not attempting to be anything other than the performance of, a theatrical concept, I guess.
I think, that totally makes sense to me.
Totally.
Well, Armet, this has been another lovely Saturday afternoon Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines stream.
Completely agree.
If you don't know us and you want to check out our podcast, it's Tabletop Gold. It's at all of the podcasting applications. We play Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We have a great time. If you're seeing this on Twitch and you're not following us, please give us a follow. We're trying to get a few more followers in a short length of time. So if you're able to help us out with that, I would appreciate that. And if you're seeing this on YouTube, why not subscribe? Why not? We do a bunch of video game streams of video role-playing games. You can listen to the podcast on YouTube, and someday we'll do some actual live streaming of our TTRPG actual play games as well. That's going to happen, I'm sure. So give us follows everywhere you can, and hang out and have more fun, just like today, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Armet, thank you for blowing up that warehouse.
It was my pleasure, Lars. Anytime you need a warehouse blown up, I'm your guy. Not really. Just for any law enforcement agency.
Satire.
Comedy. Performance.
Comedy, not real.
Oh, God, don't arrest me.
All right. Everybody, see you later. I hope you have a good rest of the weekend. And, keep doing that thing that you're doing, friend.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. Bye.